Big Ben Motor Vlogs here. So a couple of things that have been happening recently in Llanelli. One which I am actually going to now. There's been, well, it was on Thursday, it was, a load of sirens on Thursday. Didn't know what it was. Normally for Llanelli, if you hear sirens, that's normal. I don't really look at the window when there's sirens. But this was pretty big, you know. But no, the sirens are going about 20 minutes later, which I thought, doesn't sound right. So I looked up my window. It's about 7:20 on Thursday, and what I see make me go, holy Christ. And what it was the church around the corner here had been set on fire by some teenagers, supposedly, which wasn't great. So I'll show you this now as I go past. So just up on the left here, and it was like, holy Christ, this church is on fire. So you can see this here now. That, yeah, so that went on fire. I'll try and go around a little bit again now just to show you what it was. But yeah, that had been set on fire. There's 150 years old. That place was 150 years old, and it was just set on fire by some teenagers. Cannot believe it. You know, but I believe there's only about 10 listed buildings in Llanelli that are supposed to be preserved. But obviously it's not all their fault, as the people who own it and the council should have actually done something about it before that. That whole roof had gone in a matter of 20 minutes, but it took them from about 7 o'clock until it was gone past midnight to actually get the fire out. That's how long it took. But supposedly somebody reported that there was an explosion just shortly before 7 o'clock, and then that steeple that you saw, there was just smoke just pouring out of it. Pouring. But it was terrible. And then obviously by the time the actual fire brigade got there, it was pretty much gone. You can see where the fire actually is there. I'll stop here quickly now. You can actually see where that fire was. So that's the steeple just a little bit up there, and you can actually see where all the fire is there as well now. But crazy. But all of that church has gone pretty much, except for that little front bit. But luckily they were able to stop all that fire before then, which is brilliant of them. But yes, let's go. So yeah, the other little thing that that happened this was, I believe, when was it? Monday? I think it was Monday. Pretty much. Let me just very quickly make sure this is recording. It is indeed. Cool. If you follow me on Facebook, I put it up there. But what happened is that I got bumped from behind when I was waiting in a traffic light. So pretty much, I was in Dilwyn Street in Swansea, just come out from the cash generator bit there. I was waiting at not the first set of traffic lights, but the second set. And I was just sitting there. So I had my hands on the tank. And what it felt like was, well, what I thought I jumped in first by mistake. It was that kind of jolt, you know. So I was just sitting there and just bang up the back. It was like a little push forward. I'm like, what the hell was that? So I have a look in my left mirror, and I see this guy in a Ford Fiesta behind me, and the terrified look on his face was just, thinking back of it now, it was quite funny just looking at his face and going, and that's all he was doing. He had his hands up and he was going, sorry. But yeah, I was quite annoyed, you know, my heart was pretty pumping at this point, really going for it. I was quite annoyed that he had just gone, he came to a full stop as well, and he just shoved me straight up the back. I just could not believe it. Yeah, I was quite annoyed at that point. But so I got off the bike. I tried to put the bike on the stand, but it wouldn't. You know, I couldn't even move the bike. So I looked behind me, you know, I just gave quite a big hand gesture to move back. So he did, and that's all I heard was going back. I'm like, oh no. So everything's going through my mind now, and everything's going through my mind. But no, you know, I got quite a chunky tyre on the back of the bike, and luckily my L plate took most of what what he had done. And what the hell's going on here? Something's going on here. Yeah, my L plate took most of it. So like I said, I was not pleased whatsoever at what he had done at this point. So so I put my hands up and say, what was that for, you know? And he still hasn't got out of his car. He's still in his car with his hands up going, sorry. So I had to look at the bike. Luckily there was no damage that I could actually see to it. Move the bike back and forward just to see if the wheel was okay, which it was. And then the next part, you know, it's not my proudest of moments, but I got back on the bike, started the bike up, rev bombed it for a couple of seconds while looking at him with my middle finger up. Yeah, so like I said, not my proudest of moments, but it needed doing. Like I said, he must have been some kind of new driver. He must have been for that. So why, you know, if you were that close to me, even if you did put your car into first by mistake and jumped forward, then surely, you know, you would have given you enough space. If you did jump forward, then it would have been fine. But yeah, like I said, I looked at the bike, it was fine, so I just carried on my way. But when I got home, I did actually see, if you have a look at my Facebook, there is a little bit of marking on my L plate, and my L plate was just pushed forward just a little bit, but luckily it was nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much what's happened, or what's been happening to me, because I've had my week off. It's my last day today. I thought I would have another day tomorrow, but not unfortunately. But yeah, M&Ps at the beginning of the week. I know they haven't been the most popular videos, but oh well. You know, those two people, the two brothers, they definitely should get a little bit more of a recognition. But thanks guys, you know, let me know. I was at the front of the queue for that, so I couldn't really have done anything different. But thanks for watching guys. Oh, why is there a car up here now? But thanks for watching guys. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.